Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the Zurich Car Show taking a look at the new Škoda Kodiaq. So this is the new generation model and it looks so good. Very robust appearance on the road. Let's start here on the front. New generation of the top matrix LED lights on this one. Then you have a more pronounced grille and look at this. Optional illumination for the grille, light strip, and that makes the car even more recognizable on the road. Sculpted bonnet and then the new Škoda logo, the two-dimensional logo. That looks very modern in my opinion. Tell me in the comments what are your thoughts. And now from this angle, this is the Sportline trim. And let me show you the lights from close. Škoda crystal lighting. These are the daytime running LEDs and then they turn into indicators as well. And now the illumination for the grille from close as well. Tell me in the comments how do you like that. And the lower section of the bumper, you see it here, air curtains, and of course the sensors and the camera as well. Let me show you the side profile of the car. More than 6 centimeters longer than the predecessor. Very strong appearance on the road. And the wheels, they go from 17 up to 20 inch. 235, 45, R20, that's the dimension of the tires. Closed wheels, very aerodynamic ones. Let me show you again the wheels and the Sportline badge. You have the gloss black wing mirrors. And if we move on to the rear of the car, 4 meters, 75.8 centimeters is the total length of the car. And as you can see, eye-catching design here from the rear. So first thing you notice are the new LED taillights. You have this sort of like the C shape, crystalline details here, and also the decorative trim that is connecting the lights, but that one is not illuminated. You can also see the new Škoda lettering, and I love it in gloss black here on the Sportline trim. Kodiaq lettering is also in gloss black on this model, as well as the 4x4. So here we have the diesel with 4x4, but more about the powertrain options a bit later on. Let me also show you this pronounced rear bumper on the Sportline trim, which has this aluminum part and this sort of like the diffuser. Very interesting pattern here for this section. I really love it. There is the rear view camera in here, and now of course I will open the tailgate. There we go, electric tailgate. This is the 7-seater, so you can get the 5-seat or 7-seat version, and huge amount of room here in the trunk. The exact liters will be in the description, but it has grown in size from the predecessor, which was really huge, so that means there will be no problems whatsoever. Also some convenient features here, for example, you see you also have the spare tire, which is always nice to have. And yeah, well, here are the hooks for your shopping bags. You can fold the seats by just pulling this. Same goes for seats at the left. And yeah, well, the 12-volt power supply is here. And overall, 10 out of 10 for practicality, just like we are used to seeing from Škoda models. Press this to close the tailgate. And let me have another look from this angle. I think they did a great job with the design. Share your thoughts with me. And now let me show you from this angle once again the interesting shape also and details of the D-pillar. So you have different D-pillar depending on the trim that you get. So here you have it in gloss black. But now without further ado, it's time to check out the interior. And there we go. You see when you open the door, this turns to red. And yeah, well, this is the all new interior, so let's see it from driver's perspective. But before that, let me just show you this Kodiaq lettering and then the beautiful seats. So yeah, let's see it from driver's perspective. This is the view from driver's perspective. Completely new layout, new design of the interior. So new steering wheel, digital cockpit, the freestanding 13-inch screen, and then also the lovely details here. The dashboard, it's got the well-known styling from Kodiaq, but again, completely new here. Smart dials as well. Let me change the view and show you more details. Okay then, so you see the Sportline lettering on this 3-spoke steering wheel. The digital cockpit in front of the driver, the 10-inch one, and then the 13-inch main touchscreen with the new infotainment system. And also this is the storage area. There we go. And of course you have the glove compartment as well. and very nice styling of the dashboard itself. Here below the screen you have the air vents, and these are the smart dials here for the first time. So what you do is you press this, they have their own screen, and yeah, well, now you can change what you have this as a setting, you know. So this is air direction, volume, driving profile, and air volume, and then you would change it by just doing this. Of course you would need to have the key for that, but yeah, you get the point. Yeah, this car also has a bunch of driving modes that are available. 2 USB-C ports. You can put this roller to have more clean design of the central console. Speaking about the clean design for the central console, look at this. So there's no gear selector because they moved it here. In my opinion, this is easier to use. Tell me in the comments what are your thoughts. So we saw that also on the Volkswagen models, and I think a lot of manufacturers will move to this. Tell me in the comments, how do you like this? And personally, I drive Mercedes C-Class and I find the lever here very easy to use. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. Now here you do have the wireless charging pad, and actually 2 charging pads for the phone. Now the cup holders, this can be moved, and also you have the storage space inside. And now we are ready to explore the infotainment system. If you press the car icon here, you go to settings of pretty much all the things that you have here. Off-road, so you have steering angle, and yeah, well, bunch of cool things available in here. Vehicle settings, and this function is available when ignition is on. But yeah, very cool graphics here for the car. That is so cool. Now let's go back. Smart dials, please turn on the ignition, but I think you can then configure also something here. And the driving profile, let's just see the driving modes that we have here: eco, comfort, normal, sport, off-road, snow, and individual. So a lot of options really. Then background lighting, this car does have the ambient lights, but we would need the ignition, the key, to show you different colors and the lights themselves. Now you can also have the individual, and then you can choose any color you like. Let's go back, sound settings. There we go. And you can adjust the focus, volume, stuff like that. And yeah, well, the settings, here is where you can adjust the language, connection information, and the stuff like that. And now let's go to the home page, which is here. You have different widgets here and different information. Let's see the navigation, which has beautiful 3D shape of the buildings. So we are now at the beautiful city of Zurich. Let's go here to the city center. So there we go. Look at the buildings, and the attention to details is just amazing. I really am loving this infotainment system, and also this 3D map view for the navigation. So yeah, I think this is so cool. And the settings are here. You can change the color as well. So let's put the day. Now press map and see how that looks. Just gorgeous. So yeah, that is the navigation. And let's put back to the automatic one. And we can now go back. So I think I covered most of the things. You do have these shortcuts here. So for the radio, and then mobile phone, navigation, and here smart link devices and the AC controls, but we would need the key for that. And you also have the apps here. So this is really good. This infotainment system is so good. Big thumb up from me. Share your thoughts with me. How do you like it? And there is a digital cockpit in front of the driver, once again 10-inch one, and we would need a key for it to be active, so hope to film that in the future. Before we move on to the rear of the car, let me just show you this beautiful big panoramic sunroof. 2 meters, 79.1 centimeters is the length of the wheelbase. And now let's check out the rear bench. Look at this, lovely materials, ambient lights. As expected, huge amount of room left here for my knees. The air vents are here, heated seats at the rear for this car, USB-C ports, 12-volt power supply, and these cool cup holders. So you can also do this and then have more room. Storage area here, the holder here for the phone or maybe some small tablet. And here you get the cup holders, but they are not adjustable. But what you can adjust is the incline here for the rear bench, and also you can move it as well. So very, very practical, 10 out of 10 for practicality. And this is the situation for my head. So still some room left. Even with this position, I can also lean back much more, and then I have plenty of space. I'm 1.87 meters, so this is really, really good. Time to check out the specification of the model in our video. So it's the new Kodiaq Sportline with the 2-liter TDI, 193 PS, 7-speed DSG and 4x4. Brilliant Silver is the name of this color. I think it suits the car. Tell me in the comments how would you spec the new Kodiaq. And yeah, well, here are the highlights, 13-inch screen and the LED matrix. These are the new top LED matrix lights, new generation. There are also other powertrains available for the new Kodiaq. In terms of powertrains, a lot to choose from really. So you have the mild hybrid option, then you have the petrol, then also diesel, this one or 150 horsepower with the front wheel drive layout. And then there's also the new plug-in hybrid with over 100 kilometers of range on purely electric power. Tell me in the comments what would be your choice of powertrain for this car. Right guys, that was it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe. Tell me in the comments how do you like the new Škoda Kodiaq, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.